Hello and welcome to Terrifying Tuesdays. Today's story is always leave work on time. I am careful to always leave work on time. I had my fair share of abusive bosses. Now I will fight with nails and teeth to not lose an inch of my free time just to print another stack of meaningless papers. I've been in this job for nearly a year, and only twice I had to stay past 6 p.m. The first time was when a meeting ran over time. I was new back then, and careful not to make a bad impression. The second time was this Monday. Before Monday, I might have been careful to always go home on time. Now I am anal about it. I will never again in my life stay a minute longer at work than necessary, and certainly I will never again be the last one to leave work, even if it's the CEO on the phone. Monday was just a bad day. I was hopping from stressful meeting to stressful phone call to finishing a PowerPoint on the last minute, and then 10 minutes before I got off, the CEO called. It wasn't even important. He wanted to know what our team was up to, and for some reason my team manager had forwarded the call to me. I felt like I didn't have a choice. Of course, really, I had a choice. I could have offered to call him back in the morning, or I could have transferred the call to my mobile phone and continued the conversation on the way home. But I didn't. I sat at my desk, talking, doodling, and checking my emails while the 50-something on the other end of the line was talking about vision and goals and performance and whatever other buzzwords he picked up during his MBA. It wasn't even that late. It was around 7:30 that I finally locked my workstation. Never shut it down, else the IT can't run their precious updates and will haunt you for a week about it. Only 7:30. But the office was already empty as an Egyptian pyramid after 3 millennia of grave robbers. Nothing more left than posters, the modern murals, and empty half-lit cubicles that always remind me of sarcophagi. Not just because cubicles are the places where dreams die, but also because they seem to be made to lock their inhabitants inside. The sarcophagus doesn't just keep robbers out, it also keeps the mummy in. Passing through the row of Egyptian graves, I made my way around the corner, past the caffeine corner and the reception tables that always seem sad without the fake smiles of the 2 young women that realize too late that studying literature with famous professors is not worth $200K. Press the button and wait. That's the elevator rule. If other people are around, avoid any movement and any eye contact. But if no one else is around, feel free to check your hair or pick your nose until the bing and the light call you inside. Doors open. Empty cabin. I step inside. Doors close. Elevator begins to move. 9 floors. 8 floors. 6 floors. 5 floors. Loud bang. You never notice the elevator's speed until it stops abruptly, when it blows you off your feet, makes you hit your head against the wall so hard that you don't know whether the lights are off or you just turn blind. I didn't notice the cold before. But while hammering against the last light source, the small red emergency button, my feet and back began to freeze. Maybe the roof broke. The cold from outside broke into the house and froze those thick metal cables. Click. Static. Click. Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Yes. Yes, I can. Can you hear me? Yes, sir. Is there a problem? Hell yes, there is. This thing is stuck. Get me out of here.
Of course, sir. Please stay calm. This happens occasionally. We will get you out. Just relax.
I hate the English language. Spanish, German, French, Chinese, Greek, Sanskrit, Russian. In any other language, that sentence would have been a warning. In English, it was just, we will get you out.
I can see you, the technician added, so don't worry. You'll be fine.
I don't know why the technician didn't turn the microphone off. Either he forgot or he wanted to keep me reassured. But white noise is not reassuring, particularly not if there is an occasional whispered word seeping through the static. I opened my bag and searched for my phone. That's the problem with suits. In the jacket pocket, your phone makes a strange shape. The trouser pockets send it to the floor the moment you bend forward or sit down. So you have a jacket with pockets and trousers with pockets, but still you need to put your phone in a bag. And when you search for it, particularly while locked in an elevator cabin, pitch black, except for the faint and almost menacing red glow of the help button, the phone refuses to appear. I gave up after about 2 minutes. I still don't know how the phone was able to disappear in my bag, between not much more than the travel mug, 2 books, and the shirt that I should have brought to the dry cleaner in the morning. I sank to the floor to sit down, but caught myself in the last minute. Probably dirty. Instead, I leaned my shoulder uncomfortably against the wall, my eyes fixed on the red light and the white noise-producing speakers somewhere above. Maybe that was the mistake. Maybe if I had sat down, I would have noticed. "Hey," I said. Nothing more than static. The cabin got even colder. It felt nearly like a draft. "Hello?" I said. My finger pushed the button. "Hey! Can you hear me?" Static. Just when I wanted to scream. Click.
Sir, please don't panic.
"Okay," I whispered.
We are still on the case. It seems we can fix it from here. Just hang in there. We will get you all out of there in no time."
The hair on my leg stood on end. Surely I misheard. "Are you sure?" I asked.
Yes, we are just restarting the motor. You will hear a
clonk. Free fall. Just for a moment. But you know it right away. You know how it feels when you fall, when the insides of your body seem slower than the outside. The pressure shifts. For a moment you can't feel gravity, but you know that it's exactly the same gravity that pulls you to your doom. I can't explain how, but you just know when the ground below you is not a ground. Rather, it is moving as fast as you, falling together with you. The steel will survive the fall. You won't. The crunching sound came first. Then my feet hit the ground, then my knees, then my elbows. "Fuck!" I screamed.
Sorry, sir,"
said the technician's voice. "What the fuck?" I screamed. "Did this thing just fall 2 floors?"
"Just about," said the voice. "Are you all okay?"
I took a moment to feel the pain in my left arm as well as my knees. Painful, but not horrible. "Think so," I replied. The steady hum of the elevator's motion returned. A short stuttering made me grope for something to hold on to. Then the movement was smooth. 2 floors.
"And your daughter?"
asked the voice. "I don't have a daughter," I said. 1 floor.
"The girl that's with you in the cabin. Is she all right?"
asked the voice. Bing, made the elevator. I screamed, crawled outside, pushed myself up, and ran. Thanks for watching. Please check out my other videos. They are also things.